You're listening to the Sunrise Youth Voice podcast, created by Sunrise of Philadelphia students at South Philadelphia High School and made possible by Wildfire Radio. For more information about Sunrise, visit facebook.com/Sunrise of Philadelphia or www.sunriseofphila.org.
Today we are interviewing Sunrise's newest member, Ariana. Can you tell us what you do at South Philly High School?
Sure. So there's 2 garden plots right outside the front of the school. And I'm going to be running the program and growing food and herbs and flowers in those 2 garden plots in the spring and summer and fall. Yeah.
How do you intend to help the students and the school?
Well, I think it's a really exciting opportunity for students to sort of take ownership over a space that they spend a lot of time in every day. So it's good. It's a way to be healthy, to be physical and outside. It's a great form of exercise, but also everybody loves to eat, and it's exciting to grow food, to see a plant, from baby beginning stages all the way to being able to harvest and cook food with it. And it's a social justice mission too, sort of like rejecting the way that we all have to eat and sort of taking it into your own hands. So I'm excited. I hope we can get students excited about growing food at their own school. I wish I could have grown food at my school. That would have been awesome. Yeah.
What is it you are excited about most working at Southern?
I'm excited about working with the students. I'm really open to whatever they want to do and whatever they want to grow. We have so much freedom here and a lot of resources, and I want to do whatever they want to do. This is their place, so anything that they're interested in learning about, whether it's a food or a dish that they love to eat, and we could grow the different parts of it, or growing flowers, which is something I really love. I mean, anything. It's exciting that we have a lot of options.
Students discuss the variety of programs offered at Southern.
All right, so we got Sean here. Sean Volsey in the building, 12th grade at South Philly High. And we got
Kimoy Gums, senior at South Philly High.
And we're here to talk to you about the activities that we got going on. Then we got Sunrise, football, basketball, all that good stuff. But we're going to name a couple for you, all right? And we're going to break it down for you how they work. All right, so we can start with Sunrise. So in Sunrise, we have about 4 different programs that fall underneath that. We have the culinary, we have the teen lounge, we have the child care development, and then we have here the podcast. Without Sunrise, a lot of this stuff wouldn't be available to us. So we want to thank them for that. Kudos to the funders,
So the Sunrise Culinary, that's good. It's used to help people who don't have to cook for themselves. So when you gotta live, by yourself in the real life, the real world.
Right, in college, all that good stuff.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to cook for yourself instead of eating fast food all the time. It ain't good for you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it's for. And a lot of people really learn from that. It help them in the future.
Well, we got Miss Kathy and Miss Sarah in the kitchen. They be throwing it down. They be having some good stuff. They be having that eggplant parmesan. What else they be having? They be having
I don't know. That's all that matters to me. That's the good stuff.
Right, I don't blame you. They be having sometimes we cook the breakfast. They have pancakes, eggs,
Stir fry.
spaghetti, stir fry. It be a lot of good stuff.
Numerous. You don't want to stop. They're all over.
Yep. It's just whatever. You might even could recommend something, and they cook it for you, or you could help cook it as well. Like we were saying, you go in the kitchen, they give you the ingredients, they tell you how to do it, and you just learn right there. It's right there on the spot.
Right.
You're good to go.
Then we got the teen lounge. Teen lounge is basically self-explanatory. It's a lounge for teens.
Yeah, it's a nice little chilling spot. After school, and you be a little stressed out from that teacher that got on your nerves. We all
Right.
go through it. But then you come back and relax, chill with your friends, talk, have a good time, play Uno, chess or something, get on the laptops or the computers, do your homework. I mean, I know I say that for last, but you got to do that too,
Then we got the podcast, one of the newest programs.
Oh, yeah.
The latest programs in Sunrise. And we got quite a people loving it, real loving it.
Yes. That's how we able to talk to you right now. Podcast, whoop whoop. Podcast, we be doing our thing in here though. We be singing, dancing, rapping. Y'all want hear me spit something? No, y'all want to hear me spit. I don't want to spit nothing for y'all. I'm gonna chill. All right. Maybe next time. All right. And then we got the child care development. Now I don't know fully about that, but I mean it's pretty much self-explanatory with that one too. Child care, they teach you about child care stuff, what to do with a baby. We have the same shop here in the school, so if you really want to get into that and you want to transfer, come on over to Southern, and they'll break it down to you. You'll be able to, they actually have the babies on the monitors, and then I be seeing some girls in school. Sometimes I be thinking they pregnant, but it don't be them. It's like a little pouch they got going on, and they just wear that around the school. So they just like helping you to really feel how it is to really like care for a child to the fullest, for the fullest of its capabilities.
But you know, the latest thing that be going on, of course, you know, other programs. We got other programs in the school, of course. But let's talk about sports. Everybody loves the sports. We got numerous sports going on here.
Oh yeah.
Like spring, you know, first we used to have our spring. No, I mean summer sports, right? Is this one? No.
Yeah, spring.
Spring sport.
Yeah.
Could we start off with football?
Football is fall.
Fall, right?
Yeah, and then we got the spring sports right now. Even though it don't feel like spring,
but
but
let's call them
it's
out.
spring.
What's all fall sports?
All right, fall sports. We got the football. Yeah, you know football players.
Everybody got that.
Something the best. It's all right. You'll get there one day. And then we got we got basketball, soccer. That's really more spring, but it kind of falls. Yeah, basketball winter. Yeah.
Right. So now you're going to winter sports, right?
Yeah,
we got the wrestling.
Oh yeah, wrestling. You gotta give it to the wrestlers. They be getting throwing it down. Believe it or not, I don't care if you agree or disagree. Wrestling is the hardest sport to be in because only you and you alone determine on if you win or lose. You can't blame it on the teammates, the coach, none of that stuff.
Only sport probably harder than that is probably hockey.
Yep.
Hockey, you know you be hitting each other. I ain't want any of that. You got it.
Yeah, hockey. I don't get down with that either. I don't do that type of stuff. I'll let you flow with that one.
Then you got
hockey it's too aggressive for me. I'd rather watch.
And you got your bowling.
Oh yeah, bowling. They I don't know exactly what the record was, but I heard it was pretty good this year.
And then we know spring. Spring is where it's at right now.
You got the track runners. I'll be seeing y'all out there. I'll be running with y'all too. I'm the fastest.
With the baseball, the softball.
Yeah, baseball.
Look, we got some good teams this year.
Yeah, well, we'll see how they do though. I mean, I wouldn't put them up there like that much, but they alright. And then with the softball they having a game today as we speak. They got a game going on, so hopefully they come back with that W. You know, because we need that on their record.
Right. And
they starting their season off. Hopefully they started off just right. Or if they don't, they're gonna recover. They always bounce back. They always go out with a bang. So we'll see how they do it this year as well.
They got it. I think they got it. They look like a strong team. I believe in them. Let's go, South Philly.
All right, let's go. Whoop whoop.
Oh, talking about programs, just remember, we got that hip hopper program starting again. This is like the second or third year they've been here. You know, that's a program, basically a program to help you show your colors, help you be yourself. Don't you have to be shy around other people. You know, just be you. And it's a good program. I may do it again this year. Why not? You know, just every Wednesday. I want my spring on Wednesday.
Yeah, every Wednesday we having the meetings.
And you
know, second floor. Yeah. Right,
and the people they bring are up to you. So if you like to sing, they bring a singer for you to hear. You know,
they do the dancing too. I'll be in that dancing. I'll be killing it, man. I'll be killing it. I'll be the best dancer in there.
That dancing too hard for me. I don't like it.
Sometimes I'll be telling them about the choreography, man. The teacher be asking me, say no, let me start with the teacher. But yeah, I do be the best dancer though. I'm just saying. So we be doing our thing. But all these activities we got right here in South Philly. And we just be doing our thing. I mean, you want to come out, join them. You want to come out, do this, do that.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what we got for you right now. You see us again, you know, me, Kimway Gums, and
Sean Volsey coming back to you.
All right. So this is it, all right? The Sunrise Podcast.
All right, see y'all. Till next time.
Nadia Tolliver sings a song she wrote called The One. Ooh, ooh, you were the one that took me from everything that destroyed me. You were the one that I thought my life was so dangerous. So you told me that I was safe. It's been too long for a happy ending. Oh. That has to begin At once upon a time, you're the one that I've been waiting for. You're the one, you're the one, you're the one. You're the one that I love so. You are the one that took me from everything that destroyed me. You were the one that I thought my life was so dangerous, dangerous. You told me that you loved me. You told me that I was safe. Things wouldn't been bad if you didn't get me out of a broken-hearted relationship and would said, don't leave, demand I will stay. Oh, you demand I stay, 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 stay. And I would stay. I would never leave you alone. You were the one that took me. Oh, you were the one that took me. Oh, you were the one that took me. Oh, you were the one that took me away from everything, away from everything, away from everything. My life was so, oh, my life was so destroyed, torn away. My life, my life, oh my life was took and just torn away.
Sophia Zhang reads an excerpt from Maya Angelou's poem, Still I Rise.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lie. You may threat me in the very dirt, but still like dust I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Why are you bestie with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moon and like sun with the certainty of tide. Just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Belted head and lower eyes. Shoulder fall down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I'll laugh like I got gold mines, digging in my backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. That I dance, I got diamond at the meaning of my type. Out of huts of history shame I rise. Up from a past that rooted in pain I rise. I'm a black ocean leaping and wide. Welling and swelling I'll bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear I rise. Into daybreak that wondrous clear I rise. Bringing the gift that my ancestor gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Deja Anderson and Kayla Baker read their own poetry.
The tide rushing in, and what do I get? Shriveled up paper and broken glass. The gravitational pull that was once there swept along the ocean tear that adorned mind, body, and soul. Time and time again, I felt renewed. The sand began to crumble, and I pick up what's left, with crushed dreams and sunken breath. That ship hath passed before my hour. With it took my strength and power to gather the sand that sat beneath my feet, and I wallowed in my grief. Yes, I walked across it, not bothering to ask this sudden villain of this defeat. I accept my fate and await patiently for the day when I can emerge from the sea that called my name, and wait no longer did it take the effort to find myself stronger in the end.
The controls. If you're not like them, they will hunt you down just because you're not like them. They want to know every little thing you have down to your soul. It is crazy how they want to control you. To me, they are the devil's little prayers. They will distract you so you can pay attention to them. If you don't pay attention to them, they would think they could get away with anything. They listen to every last word you say. They look through the cracks of your windows just so they could see every move you make, the things you listen to when you sleep, when your eyes are open. They will not stop at nothing to get what they want. They will hold your eyes so they can see inside your soul. They want to take and make you one of them. They call themselves the controls.
And now we have the student spotlight.
Well, my name is Patrice Hunter. I attend South Philadelphia High School as a senior. Most people call me Tiffany Patrice because when I was born, that was my name. But legally, on paper, my name is Patrice, so that's a fun fact. What else? Just go ahead about myself. I like to think of myself as a very complex individual. I think I have a lot to offer. I think there's a lot of good qualities in me. I'm really into makeup. I do like to sing, but I don't think I claim that part of myself as much as I should. Not for any particular reason, but I don't. So there's that. I'm also into things such as like body positivity. I'm really into loving yourself in the now. I'm very into uplifting young girls who have a lot of insecurities because I don't feel as if it's good to feel bad about yourself all the time. Like I've been in that dark place before, and so I definitely try to just help people see the good in themselves and not compare themselves to others and things like that. My favorite singer is Ariana Grande. I'm like obsessed with Ariana Grande. Like she's my queen, my favorite. And I guess I'm really into makeup too. I like makeup a lot. It's a lot of fun. I love it. And yeah. So I think that's about it.
My name is Dominic Anthony. I'll be graduating, class of 2015. My upbringing is, I wouldn't say that I've had it hard, but I wouldn't say I had the easiest. I've had my struggles, especially with me being gay. I had my struggles with identity, family not really, let's see, how could I put this? Family not, they would say they're supportive, but they're really not supportive. They're supportive, but they don't condone it. So what that consists of is that I could be like, okay, I'm gay. They'll be like, okay. As soon as I got a boyfriend, it was all hell broke loose. It went really crazy. It went through a lot of stuff to that. Hobby-wise, I love to dance. That's I feel like dancing for me is that's really my passion because I feel like that's my way. Everyone has a way of, because of our upbringing, we have to find a way to get out of the hood. We don't get a lot of resources. We don't get a lot of help. We don't get a lot of pushing. So it's in the hoods that we live in, it's what you want to do. If you want to stay in the hood and trap all your life and steal stuff and become that statistic, then they'll let you. They're not pushing for you to, people in general, the government, the like the teachers, some teachers are like, they'll push you, but then some teachers aren't. Some teachers are here for the paycheck. Uh, like, let's see. Um, like then there's some parents that it's a reoccurring thing. It's a reoccurring thing in families that they're poor, they trap, they go to jail, they do this stuff, and then their kids do the same thing, and it just be a recurring thing in the hood. Other hand, in maybe white neighborhoods and that type of society, it's like they uplift each other, which is different from black society, because in black society it's more of they push each other down. It's a lot of hate. It's a lot of hate surrounded with black society. So you would take that stereotype like, oh, black people really hate each other, and black people want to just smoke and just be the statistic, and we're just gonna let them fall down like fools on their face and be that statistic. Um, but me, like, I feel like my way of getting out of the hood is through my dance. Through my dance, I've always been like, my aunt will always tell me. I remember one time, she came in my room while it was a dancer on TV, and she came in my room. She was like, "That's gonna be you one day," and I just was like, "What? What do you mean?" Like, she never told me what she meant by it, but I was just like, that always stays in the back of my head, like, that I feel like that's going to be, I feel like with anything I do, it will always come back to dance. That would be my main thing to fall back on, is me dancing. And I don't want to get to a age where I can't dance no more. Like, I want to use my talent. I want to do stuff. I want to take classes. It runs in my blood. Like, my sister, when she was in high school, she was a dancer. She was in a dance group called Too Hot to Handle with my cousin. And, like, there was really, like, my inspirations when it came to dance, always. There's always been my inspirations when it came to dance. It wasn't nobody I seen on TV, nothing like that, no big people. It was always my sister and my cousin, and just watching them really, like, made me think, like, that could be me. Like, they would win competitions and stuff, so I'd be like, oh, I wanted to be in that group so bad, like, but it was just like I was too young at the time. And then when I got old enough, they were already out of high school, because my sister is about, I'm 17 and my sister's 28, so she's about, she's a good chunk of change older than me. So I would always just grow up watching her and watching her moves and what she did. And the only like clubs in school I've been in, like I feel like I've surprised myself, because I've been in more clubs than I think I would be. Like, I did Sunrise with Culinary. I'm in the podcast. I did Divas, which that was funny because my friends Patrice and Kathy, they will always talk about divas, and I'm like, divas? I'm like, I understand I'm gay, but I don't want to just be titled as divas. I'm like, I feel like that'd be like, okay, the gay guy in divas, that figures. I just didn't want to be like that. But when I found out all the things that would come along with divas, like all the things that they were supposed to do, and I was like, oh well, I'm down for it then. Um, let's see, my feelings about school. Like, I feel like since it's my last year, I'm just trying to go through it as fast as I can. I'm not really worried about any real things that, people in other neighborhoods would worry about, like prom and stuff like that. I just want to graduate. I want to get out of the school. Like, I really don't care. Um, like, what I plan to be in the future is, see, I wanna do something different, like out of my comfort zone. So what I wanna do is I wanna go to CCP for psychology. But after that, I want to do things different. I want to learn how to do. I want to go to beauty school, because I want to learn how to do hair and stuff like that, and maybe get some advice from my friends how to do makeup and stuff like that. So I could like have clients and talk to them and be able to because of doing psychology, I would be able to study through their mind, and they'll want to come to me more. They'll give me more money. Um, I think what people should know about me most is that like I'm just a funny person. Like I'm kind. I can be very rude. I could be very rude at times, but I'll give you the attitude that you give me. And because of my upbringing, I'm not letting no one talk to me crazy because that's just not what I want. That space I want to be in my life. I don't want no one to be able to think that they could think I'm a pushover. But I won't just go around fighting people and stuff like that because that's doing too much. I want people to know I'm a dancer. I want people to know that for my friends, I go hard. Like I love my friends hard. Like if I feel as though that you're my friend, then I'll go all out for you. But sometimes I feel like people don't do the same for me, and it just shows how much of a kind heart I really have, and then how much of a cold heart these people are.
All right, my name is Chris. You know, class graduate 2015. I'm a treasurer at my school. You know, we had a couple programs. I'm in the engineering program for C-Tech certification. When I graduate, I will have my license for electrical and mechanical engineering. And growing up, I could say it was hard because there was a lot of stuff going on, like in the neighborhood. You know, a lot of violence, a lot of hatred. You know, it was hard but fun though. So we got to like go on trips more. But as I start getting older, you know, I start doing less fun things, like less and less. But my favorite hobby is boxing. You know, I did boxing. I started in 2010. Yeah, it was fun. I just recently stopped because I work at UPS, but when I was there, I was undefeated. You know, I like the way to work the ring, you know. It trying to get me out my comfort zone, you know. Keep me cool, relax, blow off some self-esteem. My feelings in school, I really don't like school. I think it's boring. But I think the education system is like kind of bad. So therefore, it's not a lot of things we can do. I think it should be like more fun activities, more programs. You know, they should try to decrease the dropout rates. Because you know, students in their ninth grade year, that's the biggest year for dropout rates. Like I think like half or 50% maybe. So I think we should get more programs, more guidance, more interesting things in the classrooms. You know, and teachers need to get out their butt and stop being lazy and help people learn. But our future plans is to like, I don't know. I kind of want to be a boxer, but I kind of still want to work at UPS. I'm just all over the place. And then in the middle, I got the rapping part. You know, I do that for fun. But it's not really, I don't take it really serious. It's just like for fun. But when I do, I kind of feel good about it. Yeah. I don't know. What people should know about me most is like I like poetry, like Shakespeare, you know, books and stuff. I like the famous lines because in his stories, even though it's written a long time ago, like as you read it, you see life situations, and you see that like it kind of like opens the eye for you. And you see things clear, like how people like really view you as, and how people just want to be your friends, but they're not really your friends. But you won't find that until later in life. So he compared with life situations. So that's what people don't like. Know about me and all that. That's it.
Thanks for listening to the Sunrise Youth Voice podcast at South Philadelphia High School. For more information about our organization, visit facebook.com/Sunrise of Philadelphia or www.sunriseofphila.org.